This update from the Western Dairy Management Conference is brought to you by Western Dairy Business Magazine.
Day one of the Western Dairy Management Conference at John Ascuaga's Nugget in Reno, where over 1,500 registered participants were updated on a wide range of dairy issues, including a presentation by consultant Greg Bethard, who helped answer the question, are you efficiently replacing your herd?
A lot of questions around culling strategies because we've got extraordinarily high beef prices. Milk prices are changing. I'd say probably overall the biggest change in our industry has been risk management, with fluctuating feed and milk prices changing more than they ever have in the past. There's a lot of risk out there on the table that folks are wanting to manage, and it's something we're not accustomed to in the dairy industry like there are in some other ag sectors.
Norman, you gave a talk today about where dairies are going to be located in the future. What kind of research did you do to look into that?
Well, we conducted a large national survey of dairy producers and agribusiness professionals. Over 3,000 people were surveyed. And overall, we got a very good agreement between the agribusiness and between the dairymen themselves. Small differences from the different regions. Mostly Western versus Eastern. We're looking at some factors differently. So what was really interesting there was the multiplicity of factors. There's quite a few. There's 36 that came out that were critically important, that the must. And then we went out and we looked at, do we have anything anywhere in the United States that would meet all of them? That does not exist. So a perfect site does not exist. After that, what it means, it's a matter of compromise and ability of a certain type of dairyman. What I mean by this is there's no doubt that Central Valley of California is under more scrutiny and environmental burden, law burdens. But some people know how to deal with that, and basically just becomes a cost of doing business out of there. And it may be a better environment for these type of people as opposed to other areas of the country that is too remote, say, from other services that they're looking at.
We all know what a stressful time it's been for dairy producers, and a discussion focusing on how did you survive? Something Colorado dairy producer Mary Kraft knows firsthand from 2 years ago.
Was an absolutely horrific year for us. We had the economic meltdown that happened within the dairy industry. We were in New Frontier Bank. That bank failed. FDIC bought it, closed it, did all sorts of things. Additionally, our daughter had cancer. We were hit by a tornado, and we had an ICE audit/raid. So, I mean, we had just about everything that you could absolutely have. We earlier this morning listened to a fellow talking about stress and the different things you were supposed to not pile together, and I think we had the perfect recipe for the perfect storm. But strangely enough, I think the thing that helped us the most is that we did have all those calamities because you could change the channel. I think for a lot of people, you were just stuck in, oh my God, this economy is so bad and I can't do anything about it. And that's the only thing you could sit there and think about or worry about. And in our case, you could spend 20 minutes thinking about that. And when the heat got too hot and you went, oh my God, I can't do any more of that, I'll think about my daughter. And so you think about that for 20 minutes until it hurts too bad, and then you change to something else. And I think all of those things, eventually we rolled through every single malady that we had. We got to the other side, and we did that because we were constantly able to just switch our attention to something else and take the pressure off. And that was huge.
Dairy Business Communications is proud to bring updates from the Western Dairy Management Conference in Reno, brought to you by Western Dairy Business Magazine.